What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine, and from the New York Post, watchdog to probe Pete Buttigieg, Petite Pete Buttigieg, Alfred E. Newman's use of private government planes. Now, I can assume that nothing of substance is going to come from this. Nothing's going to happen. It's all just political theater. They say, jet-setting Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg's use of taxpayer-subsidized private planes on more than a dozen occasions is now under investigation by his department's inspector general. So his inspector general is going to investigate him, and nothing's going to happen. Right? These people are going to investigate themselves, and then what? He's going to get fired? No way. What about the luggage thief? We know for a fact, allegedly, I shouldn't say for a fact, allegedly, that he stole luggage years ago. The woman caught him wearing custom luggage, and the advice for him is, well, just don't talk to the victims. That's what they said. So nothing's going to happen to these people. A memo issued Monday by DOT watchdog Charles Ward revealed plans to audit Buttigieg's use of Federal Aviation Administration planes for official trips. The 41-year-old's predecessor, Elaine Chao, who I think is Mitch McConnell's wife, correct, will also face an audit over her use of the same government jets. And then what? What are they going to do to her? They're going to arrest her too? Mitch McConnell, I think, fact check me on that. I believe that's Mitch McConnell's wife. And they're going to find out that she was using a private government jet. And then what? This in itself is a scam, right? So yeah, maybe Buttigieg was flying on the taxpayer dime. Maybe this Chow woman was flying on the taxpayer dime. Okay, and you guys are investigating him on the taxpayer dime as well, and nothing's going to ever happen. This is ridiculous. I guess, is it better to investigate these people and spend money knowing nothing's going to happen, or should you just let it go? I don't know. I really don't know. This is a complete and total mess we're in. The probe comes at the request of Senator Marco Rubio, who asked the Inspector General's office in December to determine whether Buttigieg's use of FAA jets for at least 18 domestic and international flights since taking office complies with federal rules and DOT policies and procedures, like it matters. And Rubio, of course, is a political actor. They're all just actors. Like I said, politics is Hollywood for ugly people, and they're both into the same creepy, weird, cult-like stuff. We will conduct an audit to determine whether the office of the secretary complied with federal regulations. And what if it didn't? What if it didn't? What are you going to do? Is he going to lose his job? He's going to pay some money? Like Mayor London Breed out in San Francisco, who paid $23,000 for ethics violation, which, of course, is a drop in the bucket because she is the highest paid mayor in the country. And if she admitted to doing those things wrong, imagine what she didn't admit to doing. Right? So nothing's ever going to happen to these people, and they just throw out red meat. We're going to investigate. What about Hunter Biden? What about Justice Smollett? You're investigating all that stuff. Nothing ever happens, except I will go buy some Pantene Pro V or whatever. This stuff is so annoying, these moving ads. Anyhow, procedures regarding executive travel and DOT aircraft. Okay, the audit will focus on official trips taken since January 31st, 2017. We plan to begin this audit shortly. Okay. A spokesperson for Buttigieg told the Post Monday that the former South Bend, Indiana mayor only used the private FAA planes when it was determined to be, quote, more cost effective than flying commercial. I guess so. When is flying private more effective? Okay, it could be more effective. 100%. It's always more effective, but not more cost effective ever. We welcome this independent audit moving forward in order to put some of the false, outlandish, and cynical claims about the secretary's mode of travel to rest. And naturally, that's what they're going to do. It's like when you see on, I forget what show it was. Was it The Wire? Yeah, I think it was The Wire when one of these weirdo politicians was being investigated, and he's like, yeah, we're going to cooperate 100%. He puts a smile on his face, and then as soon as the investigator leaves, he shuts the door and he says, don't give him anything. That's what's happening here. So he's going to pretend that they're cooperating with this phony investigation. Of course, they're not, because every single thing that these people do is basically fake, right? So the investigation is fake. Him flying around, I guess, is real, but everything else about his job is fake. He only got hired because he's gay, allegedly. The fact remains that he flies commercially the vast majority of the time. The exceptions have been when the department's career ethics officials who have served under both Democratic and Republican administrations determined that the use of a 9-seat FAA plane would either be more cost-effective, false, or for exceptional scheduling and security reasons. Yeah. So you're not going to sell it to me that it's more cost effective. There's no way. Is it faster? Yes. Is it safer? Sure. But never more cost effective. Give me a break. And there's Chow, I guess. Oh, it looks like she's had a little bit too much work done. I don't know if this just they caught her in a bad place, but she looks very strange. Buttigieg himself welcomed the Inspector General's audit in a tweet posted Monday. Glad this will be reviewed independently, so misleading. Independently, yeah, right. He works for your office. You can call him the Inspector General. You can call it a watchdog, but they're all in the same gang. They're all in the same group. They're all working towards the same end goal. They're all working for the same agenda. So it's not independent. That's like saying, oh, the FBI is going to independently investigate. No, bro, they work for you, not us. And we're always the butt of the joke. The regular Americans are always the butt of the joke. We're always the ones that are going to get the short end of the stick while these people pretend that they're helping. Oh, it's an independent investigation. Give me a break, bro. Everybody knows that's not true. And we can also assume that in a week, this will be completely gone. We won't get any closure. We won't hear anything about it. Same with Jussie. I've been screaming about Jussie. This man was supposed to go to jail for, I believe, 6 months. He did 6 days and somehow just walked. A retrial or an appeal, whatever. We'll never hear about it again. Alec Baldwin. He was, it took 2 years for them to bring him up on charges, and then now that's gone away too. Nothing's really gonna happen. Man shot a woman. Doesn't matter. These people get away with anything every single time. They're going to lie to your face about Rona. They're going to lie to your face about racism. They're going to lie to your face about climate change. They're going to scam you. They're going to steal your money. Inflation's going to be through the roof. They're going to create shortages, food, baby formula, gas prices are going to go through the roof. They're going to scam you till the death of them. And if you come up with one scam, like that PPP guy back in California, you're going to jail. So they can throw it in your face every single time. If you throw one fraction of a percentage back, you go to jail. That's what happens. Bottom line, I fly on commercial flights in economy class. Yeah, okay. And when I do use our agency's aircraft, it's usually a situation where doing so saves taxpayers money. Yeah, right. Saves them money by flying private. How stupid do they think we are? I flew private to save you a couple bucks. Give me a break, bro. Each flight segment is using the FAA's fleet of planes is counted separately. So according to DOT, Buttigieg's 8 flight segments equals 7 total trips that will be reviewed. I don't understand that. Each flight segment using FAA's fleet of planes is counted separately. So according to DOT, Buttigieg's 8 flight segments equals 7 trips total. Sure. We're just trying to save you some money. The Transportation Department claims that in all but one trip, it was cheaper to use FAA aircraft. All right, somebody's going to have to show their work on that one. The total cost of the flights for Buttigieg and his staff was $41,905, according to DOT. Chow was criticized for using the same fleet 7 times in 2017 at an estimated cost of $94,000. That same year, Health and Human Services Tom Price resigned after he was revealed to have taken 26 private jet flights, costing the taxpayers about $1.2 million. So I don't know why we continue to think these politicians are somehow more than human. Obviously, when this stuff is presented up on a platter, oh, well, you could fly private if you want, they're going to take it. I always battle with this. Like, do some of these people really go in to politics thinking that they're going to help and then immediately get turned out? They immediately get corrupted when they see what's on the other side of that door? Or did they go in crooked? I don't know, probably a little bit of both. But there's no way that a human, we are all human, is going to get these incredible opportunities to fly private and insider trade and all this stuff and just turn it down because they're just that righteous. Obviously not. And now we have the king of corruption at the top of the ladder, Joe Biden, the Biden crime family, with his brothers and his son, obviously, all just milking Americans dry. And they're worried about Petite Pete Buttigieg flying on a private plane, which of course is nonsense, but I think it's pretty far down on the list of things to care about, all things considered, especially when Pete Buttigieg, maybe he should have flown private to East Palestine, Ohio. Of course, it wouldn't matter. It's just going to be a photo op. What's he going to do? He can't even do his regular job at his desk. What does he do all day? He can't do the job that he's paid to do. So him showing up in East Palestine, whatever it is, in Ohio after this train derailment isn't really going to do anything. It's a whole bunch of photos that would have looked good for him, and people could have cheered for the gay guy showing up at a train crash. And for the record, he shouldn't be flying anywhere. He shouldn't be flying private or commercial. He should be taking an electric car or a sailboat or a train or doing Zoom meetings, because climate change is going to get us all. And nothing Pete Buttigieg does when he shows up in East Palestine, Ohio, would have helped the people. It's just him there walking around in an orange vest and a hard hat, pretending like he's going to fix the problem. And obviously, he's not. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.